So you want to make 7 figures. Let me help. I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years. I'm a high performance coach and I've helped dozens of people just like you make their first $1 million in their business. So in this video, I'm going to teach you my 7-figure performance essentials. Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time watching, I am James Simpson, high performance coach and CEO of Go Beyond Great. Today, I want to share with you my 7-figure performance essentials. So I know a lot of people might think that business is extremely complicated, but I believe anything in life, we can just deduce it down and make it as simple as possible. And the more we do that, the more likely we are to win. After all, it comes down to input and output. So I'm going to tell you 3 inputs that you need to focus on, and you will increase your output, thereby increasing your performance. So if you want to be a 7-figure earner, you say, listen, I haven't hit $1 million, or I've hit $1 million and I want to grow that million. What do I need to do? And I know you're looking for the next business strategy, the next webinar strategy. James, how do I create more offers? What if I told you it had nothing to do with any of those things? It has less to do with what you do and more to do with who you are. So I want to share with you 3 things right now to help you shift that perspective and level up as a 7-figure entrepreneur. Number 1, your health. Take a look at your health. Now, I break health down into 2 things, the brain and the body. The brain, of course, is our mental health. Are you taking care of yourself mentally? Do you know what your stress point is, your breaking point, where you cannot take anymore? You need to know that. A lot of us think, hey, my anxiety is at an all-time high. I'm depressed. I can't do anything else. Meanwhile, the reason we can't take anymore is because we haven't pushed the boundary. Every time we push the boundary in our life, we realize what we actually have the capacity to do. So you should have a therapist around you. You should have a coach around you. You should have people that are further down the road than you that can help you understand that, listen, this is not quite as bad as it seems. This is fairly normal at this level. That is going to help you preserve and take care of your mental health. Take care of that brain. Second, I want to talk about that body. Not only do you put the brain under a level of stress to find out your capacity, but you do the same thing with your body. You're like, are you telling me to intentionally create stress? Yes, you have to have a period of stress and you have to have a period of rest. You do the same thing for your body. Are you putting your body under a period of stress? Now, what I mean by stress, we perceive and we think stress is a bad thing. I want you to change your perception of stress. I want you to see it as just a stimulus. So the stimulus is we apply pressure to the body. The body responds by either what? Breaking down or winning that battle. So are you working out? Are you working out at least 30 minutes a day? Are you raising your heart rate? Are you getting your body, are you putting it in uncomfortable situations so it can come back, adapt, and overcome and be better every single day? If not, you're going to have to, or your health is going to be compromised. Second point is your wealth. Now, everybody wants to throw around the word wealth and generational wealth and legacy and all those things. But what is wealth? You see, now that you're on your way to 7 figures, you might be getting rich, but you're not quite wealthy. And we already know that health is a part of that. But let me tell you what else it is. It's about owning a business. A lot of you own jobs. We are going to create a business. If you're going to be a high performer and you're going to be a CEO, you have something that is working around the clock and allowing you to take your attention off of it. Go focus on something else because it's still creating income for you. I'm not talking about just passive income. I'm talking about you have a living, breathing organism creating income that is scalable, that is leverageable, and you can continue to go on and do other things with your time. That is what wealth looks like. It's the ability to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, without my finances being affected in a negative manner. So I need you to start thinking of your business with a wealth plan in place. How do I consistently create wealth? Because once you start making this $1 million, don't go out and start buying everything that you want. You need to say, how do I take money out of here, put it over here so I can keep making money? So my actual wealth plan should show how much real estate I want to own, how many businesses I want to own. It should show me how to consistently be able to do what I want and when I want to do it, doing what I want when I want to, without having to be dictated by a work schedule. Does that make sense? So I want you to think through that and create your wealth plan. And third, last but not least, probably should make this the first one, yourself. You're working on your health, you're working on your health, you're working on your wealth, you're working on yourself. Now, here's the thing. First 5 years, maybe longer in entrepreneurship, I was obsessed. I was making money hand over fist, making millions of dollars, but I was neglecting myself. You asked me what my favorite hobby was. I don't know. My favorite TV show, I don't know. All I knew was, hey, this is the best self-development book to read right now, and this is how you make $1 million in whether it be a month, 2 months, 3 months. I knew how to make money. But I realized I'm put here for more than just making money, for more than just being a phenomenal CEO or entrepreneur. I'm put here to accomplish some aspirations and goals of my own. So I started stepping back and said, what do I love doing? What do I enjoy doing? That is not a leverage point for me. That is not something that comes back to dollars and cents. What are the things that I actually enjoy in life? And I started focusing on those things. Once I started focusing on those things, guess what? My health overall increased and my wealth overall increased. Because now that you're a happier person, now that you're a more fulfilled person, you show up in those other areas so much better. And your performance will actually increase, not just in your health, not just in your wealth, but also in yourself. And this will overall make you a better human. At the end of the day, we are trying to do what? Become a better human. Leave a legacy. Leave a story behind you. Because after all, no matter how many of these things we acquire, I've heard the expression before. I've never seen a hearse pulling a U-Haul. So we can't take the stuff with us, guys. So I'd much rather make an investment in myself, my family, my loved ones, and in this world to leave it in a better place than I found it.